guy's dead. I mean, really, the guy's dead.
Boom down. Boom down, like cement.
Ted Lavender. He's dead. You can't burn the blame. I'll never forgive myself for Ted Lavender's death.
Would you mind if I wrote some stories about all this?
Sure. Make me look like the good guy, though. Make me brave and handsome. Make me the best platoon leader ever.
Sure thing.
On my last full day, the 6th day, the old man took me out fishing on the rainy river. Then he turned straight north and put the engine on full throttle. I felt the bow lift beneath me. I remember the wind in my ears. For a time, I didn't pay attention to anything, just feeling the cold spray against my face. Then it occurred to me that at some point, we must have passed into Canadian waters. Across that dotted line between the two worlds, I can remember a sudden tightness in my chest as I looked up and watched the far shore come at me. This wasn't a daydream. It was tangible and real. As we came in towards land, Elroy cut the engines. The old man didn't look at me or speak. It struck me then that he must have planned it. I'll never be certain, of course, but I think he meant to bring me up against these realities, to guide me across the river and take me to the edge, and stand on a kind of vigil as I choose a life for myself. 20 yards. I could have done it. I could have jumped and started swimming for my life. What would you do? Would you jump? Would you feel pity for yourself? Would you think about your family and your childhood and your dreams, all you're leaving behind? Would it hurt? Would you feel like dying? Would you cry, as I did? I tried to swallow it back. I tried to smile, except I was crying.
I'm scared. I mean, I don't think I'm cut out to be a medic. I've started seeing the alive guys, the ones that are still okay. I've started seeing them dead, you know, without arms or legs, or I'll start seeing someone's head falling off, and imagine how heavy it would be carrying it to the chopper. Or at night, the pictures are worse. I start seeing myself dead. I see my own heart laying on the ground, or my own liver or kidney, and I think about how I'll be laying there dead in the dark. Nobody will find me except for the bugs, and the bugs will just tunnel through me, and I can't keep seeing myself dead like this. I can't do it anymore.
We were camped in a goddamn sewer. Still, there was so much to say. Courage was not always a matter of yes or no. Sometimes it came in degrees, like the cold. Sometimes you were not so brave. In certain situations, you could do incredible things. You could advance toward enemy fire, but in other situations, which were not nearly so bad, you had trouble keeping your eyes open. And how the mortar rounds seemed to come right out of the clouds. The field just exploded. I wouldn't be able to describe what happened next, not ever. There were bubbles where Kiowa's head should have been. I pulled hard, but Kiowa was gone, and suddenly I felt myself going too. I was alone.
You know something? Sometimes you're pretty weird, aren't you?
Well, no.
Yes, you are. You know, like coming back here. Something dumb happened a million years ago and you can't ever forget it.
And that's bad?
No.